I started my time with St. Albert Children's Theatre probably around the same time that I first saw Phantom of the Opera and became absolutely obsessed with musical theater. So that would have been 1992, 93. And I remember my first summer show was Sword Fights and Sorcerers when I was just about 8 or 9 years old. And my last show was Bye Bye Birdie in 2003. After my time with children's theater and after I graduated high school, I decided to continue my music education, which took me to MacEwan University and then Acadia University in Nova Scotia. And then I was already on the East Coast, so I figured I'd just do my master's in Boston, why not? When in Rome. And after that, I had the option to stay in the States or to do something else. And living in the United States was pretty intimidating, and I was a small fish, very small fish in a big pond. So I decided to come home, which is ultimately the best decision that I could have made, even though I wasn't so sure at the time. I love Edmonton, I love Alberta, and now I get to live and work here, and it's great. My friendships from my days at St. Albert Children's Theatre have had such a lasting impact on my life. Kate Ryan, who's a SACT alumna, has a production company called Plain Jane Productions, and I've been very grateful to have done a number of shows with her. And one of my dear friends from my days at SACT is Ryan Sigurdsson, and I'm still actually holding his piano hostage from when he left it in Edmonton, kind of hoping he never asks for it back because I really, really like it. Janice actually, I think, recommended me for the job I have at the U of A teaching a course there. So thank you, Janice. And actually, one of my oldest and dearest friends, Lindsay, she and I did a SACT summer camp when we were just, 6 or 7 years old. And I texted her to make sure that memory was correct. And she said, yeah. And we did a scene, and it was about baseball. And I had one line. It was strike one. So, yeah, lots of great friendships from my days at SACT. Art is transformative. It can change the way that you think about something. It can change who you are. And it can provide you with solace in times of difficulty or great pain. We so often turn to our favorite works of art, pieces of music, just to find a moment of healing, to have a moment of respite. And it can be transportive, right? Like it can allow you to escape momentarily from, your troubles, from just your daily, 9-to-5 life. And art is about community. It's about connecting with people, collaborating, building something together, working together, and hopefully, it makes us all better people in that it allows us to garner a little more empathy for one another. Definitely still in the arts. I work for the Francis Winspear Center for Music and the Edmonton Symphony Orchestra. So I'm primarily in like a technology role there, like databases and ticketing software and things like that. So really great. I have the best colleagues ever. Super, super awesome place to work. I also teach a little bit. So I teach voice lessons. I teach a course at the U of A, and, occasional show here and there, a little fringe festival, that kind of thing. But I'm also an audience member. I love to take in as much, theater and music as possible. I just love being in a venue, in a theater. It's definitely my happy place. And then my other favorite memory is from the Somewhat True Tale of Robin Hood, which was a children's festival show. So it was outside in the park. And one show during my monologue, I guess it was during the time when the train decided to go by. So here I am in the middle of this speech, and this train goes by, and I'm just hollering the monologue out to the audience, and in hopes that they'll understand what I'm saying. When I think back about my time at St. Albert Children's Theatre, the word that pops into my mind is home, because that's how I always feel when I'm at a show as an audience member or, participating as a performer. I just feel like I'm home. I feel like I'm in a place where I can just totally be myself, and I'm comfortable, and I'm so happy, and I'm with people who get me and who love me. And, that's how you should feel in your home. So, it's just such a gift, and being able to feel that way, especially when I was a teenager doing shows with St. Albert Children's Theatre, having that feeling, that gift of feeling like I was home, totally changed my life.
Good people of England, these two master bowlers have reached a stalemate, so I have come up with an